Today, I want to talk about the journey of spiritual growth and what that means. So let's just go into it from a different perspective here. Are you experiencing, something's missing in life? Or you just don't feel like you fit into life. Life doesn't make sense. Or you feel like you've just worn a mask in life. You've never really been your true self, always afraid to be who you really are, living through expectations of others, fears of disappointing others. And you just, life just doesn't make sense, and you're trying to cultivate something more, knowing there's something more within you and within life that you just can't quite put your finger on. Well, there's the physical feeling in life, the physical expression, and then mental, and then emotional, but then the spiritual, the essence that animates life through us. There might be something within you calling you to something more, something bigger, something less materialistic, where maybe you've spent time in your life acquiring things and a status and this sort of identity of who you are, but you feel that identity just doesn't make sense anymore, and who you are is just kind of falling apart as you're trying to find your a new sense of self, maybe your real authentic sense of self. I'm going to go into that today a little bit, to understand that a little bit more, what you can do to really cultivate that inner calling. My name is Arne Pedersen from Awareness and Health. I'm a mindfulness-based counseling hypnotherapist in Victoria, BC, and I help people video and online to move through these kinds of challenges and to move through stress and anxiety and connect back to their body, back to the present moment, to just really experience the fullness of life and who they truly are. So if you really want to learn and cultivate who you truly are and really live a life of purpose and really cultivate and find your life purpose and your direction and the essence of who you really are, find some deeper meaning and fulfillment, then we have to get present with the alignment of mind, body, spirit. We have to connect internally into our heart and out of our head. We can live life, we can be busy doing something on a computer or doing something physically, but our mind can be elsewhere, thinking about something else, distracting us. We can be thinking we're doing this based on this sort of false identity that we've built up over the years of maybe wearing a mask, being a people pleaser, or being a high achiever, or something like that. If we want to break that identity down to get a real clear picture of who we really are, we have to sit and go in. We have to really go in and be with what we feel. An awareness practice, meditation, is crucial with this. We need to take time every day to sit in quiet, be with what we really are, to start dropping away the layers of who we're not, the layers of the onion, peeling them off bit by bit. As we peel off, this isn't me, this was just this false part of me that I made up to fit in. This was a false part of me I made up to deal with how I felt when I was younger, when I never really got the attention I needed. This is the part of me that was pushed into being, good at sports or being good at school, or this is where I got attention, or the part of me that was afraid to speak my voice and afraid to put myself out there because whenever I did, I got laughed at or something bad happened. To peel off all these layers of who we're not, these identities that we base around these kind of things, these disappointments in life and these things that we do to feel good about ourselves. As we start peeling these layers off, what happens is we start getting a glimpse of more of who we are. We start cultivating a sense of presence, a sense of space. We need to create that space to be able to see more clearly what we are not. And as we sit and we focus just on our breathing, we'll get pulled away. Notice getting pulled away, how the mind pulls you away. And in time of coming back to your body, in your inner feeling sensations, a space will begin to open up between you, the essence of you, the spirit, the essence of what animates life through you, and the perception of you in your mind. It'll start creating space between the inner spaciousness and thoughts. And as we start creating space, we start to disidentify with the identity of our name, our acquired sort of accomplishments in life, or our, certifications and all the things we learn to do. And we start to then more clearly define ourselves from a different place, from our heart, from deep within inside of ourselves. And these parts of our identity will start falling away. And it can get confusing, so as we sit, we need to sit and start observing, sit and start observing. We bring ourselves back. And we start to see more clearly as we start to be with our feeling sensations and build comfort in the moment of life. We start to see life unfolding in a different way, from a different light. We start to make sense of things that were maybe confusing before. So as you sit and you be with what you feel, that's going to start maybe bringing up old emotions, old unresolved things and wounds and things like that. That can happen when you do a meditation practice. But just be with what you feel. Sit with what you feel. And as you start doing that, you'll start to see more clearly, not just from maybe your thoughts, as we see life intellectually, or maybe we see life just emotionally. We react a lot in life and we just sort of live life through our emotions. But as we start to sit, we start to integrate mind, body, spirit together. And we start to align on all of these levels. And we start to then see life more wholly through the wholeness, holistically, of mind, body, spirit. We start to see things from a much bigger perspective. We start to see the bigger picture. Okay, so as you sit, be with what you feel, be with what you breathe, and practice creating that space. And then in life, practice walking meditation. As you're walking along, practice noticing how much you get distracted, how much you sort of get pulled into the roles of all the things you do, the person that you identify as through doing them. Notice that and start breathing through everything you do and being more present, because then you'll start to see these identities as they're operating. You'll start to see reactions from the subconscious mind, how they're actually steering you through old habitual learned behaviors. Is that really who you are? Old habitual learned behaviors? You'll start to pull them apart. They'll break apart and start falling away, and you'll start to see who you really are. And then soon as you do this, with practice, bit by bit, more and more, you'll start to cultivate the ability to just be present more and more often. So you're operating from just the moment, what you feel, your heart speaks to, you're able to hear it and then follow the guidance. You're able to feel a sensation that says, no, there's danger here, or somebody's lying, this isn't true. You're able to then start to trust your gut guiding you and your heart guiding you. So you'll be guided away from danger more easily. You'll feel it and sense it, and then you'll be guided towards harmony more and more. You'll just be guided more by a feeling in life, responding to the moment of taking a moment to breathe, being with what you feel, assessing the moment, and then responding, rather than just reacting habitually, automatically. Our subconscious mind steers us about 95% of the time automatically by habitual behaviors. Is that really who you are? Just operating in life the same way? You keep doing the same thing and you keep getting the same result over and over because you keep repeating every day from the same place, from the same way you always have. So as we break that down, we start then meeting life more authentically, and then who you are starts emerging, what you really desire, your life's purpose. The inner happiness and fulfillment starts coming out from a deeper and deeper place. So does this make sense? Sit and give it a try. We can only go so far intellectually with this, but then we have to sit on the cushion and take time to sit with what we feel, to sit in the moment, and then bring that into everyday life and notice life, be with life. Notice how we get pulled away in these automatic behaviors and then go, is that really me? I think I'm choosing to just be in the moment instead, to be with life and respond with it through a direct experience of what I feel. So I hope you've enjoyed this and you've gained a lot from it. And if you like this video, just click the like button. It just takes a moment to click that like button, and share it if you'd like, pass it along. And my name is Arne Pedersen from Awareness and Health. And I really wish for you a wonderful rest of your day and in your sitting practice. And if you have any troubles with this, you can contact me. We can do a free 1-hour video consultation to see how I can help you to move forward with this. And other than that, have a wonderful day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.